Hello everybody, Odyssey Gaming here, and today we are bringing you a 100k squad builder.
As you can see in goal we have Handanovic. He'll cost you around 900 coins on the Xbox and 1,200 coins on the PlayStation, so he's quite a cheap goalkeeper, especially seems as though he's got unbelievable stats. He's an 84 rated, he's 6'4", got a traditional save technique. He's got 2-star weak foot, which is alright. It's not brilliant because you like your keeper to clear it with both feet, but it's not that much of an issue. He's got 87 diving, 88 reflexes, and 84 positioning. Those are his standout goalkeeping stats, as well as 57 speed, which is actually really quick for a goalkeeper. He's got 80 handling, which isn't brilliant, but he just seems to catch the ball a lot. And he's got 70 kicking, but I don't use, like, he's a goalkeeper. Kicking doesn't matter, so yeah.
Handanovic is probably one of the best Serie A goalkeepers you can have. Well, he is amazing. His stats do not lie. He does do some quite unbelievably saves somehow because of that 88 reflexes, and because he's 6'4", they can't. It's kind of hard to chip him, and he can save the shots which go in the top corners. So yeah, Handanovic is an amazing goalkeeper, and he will save you quite a lot, especially in the crucial moments. So next up in the right back position is Mariano, the Brazilian right back. He will cost you 900 on the Xbox market and around 850 on the PlayStation market. So he's got 88 pace, which is pretty good for a non-rare right back. He's got 61 shooting, which is kind of irrelevant, 77 passing, 77 dribbling, 73 defending, 66 heading. He is 5'10", and he's got medium work rates, which is pretty good for a right back. And he's got a 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves.
In my opinion, Mariano he's a solid defender because of his work rates, but he is mainly there for chemistry. There's no getting around that really, but he is a very good right back. He's probably the best right back in the League One that I've used, and that's it really. He's just there for chemistry. He's solid. He wins headers. He's actually quite fast. Catches it with the pacier attackers. So yeah, that's Mariano. His centre back position we have Thiago Silva. He will cost you around 9,600 coins on the Xbox and 15,000 coins on the PlayStation. Silva's got very solid stats for a defender. He's got 80 pace, 87 defending, which is really good, 83 heading, 71 dribbling, 61 shooting, and 73 passing. He's got medium-high work rate, so he does stay back. He doesn't get forward much at all. He's 6 foot, which can be a bit of an issue, but he has got really good jumping. He's got 90 jumping, which helps a lot. Right-footed, 3-star weak foot, 2-star skilled. You don't really need him to skill.
For me, Thiago Silva, he is probably one of the best centre-backs you can get for his price. He's only about 10,000, and he is just so good. He's very fast for a centre-back. He's got 80 pace, so that's pretty good. He can catch up to a few of the attackers. And he's got 87 defending, which is brilliant. I mean, there's not many defenders with higher defensive stats than that, I don't think. And he's got 83 heading, which Harry said he's only 6 foot, but his jumping does make up for it. And he also does score quite a few goals from corners. So yeah, Thiago Silva is probably like the core of the defense on this team. He's just very solid. He always stay there because of his medium-high work rates. And yeah, if he's there, you shouldn't concede that much. So next up is Juan Jesus, the Brazilian centre-back in Serie A. He's got 79 pace, which is pretty good for a centre-back, 79 defending, 80 heading. He is 6'1", which isn't the tallest, but it's okay. He's got medium work rates, which is good, so he will stay there. He's got a 3-star weak foot, which is also good for the clearing, and he's got 2-star skill moves. And he will set you back around 800 on the Xbox market and 700 on the PlayStation.
This is the first time we've ever used Jesus, either of us, so it was a bit risky really, because we've never used him before. But he's so solid. He works very well with Thiago Silva. He's 6'1", which is a bonus because he's taller than Thiago Silva, not by much, but I feel as though he's the right height. Also because he's got 79 pace. He feels very strong. He's got 83 strength and 87 aggression. He's 6'1" with 89 jumping, so he does win a lot of headers. He didn't score me any headers, but he hit the bar, which was quite impressive. And yeah, he's always there where you need him. So he doesn't seem to push up a lot. He seems to stay back a heck of a lot though. He's never really quite out of position, so he's very solid really for a non-rare defender. Back position we have Philippe Luis, who will cost you around 1,000 on the Xbox and 1,500 on the PlayStation. He's got high medium work rates, which most left backs and centre backs have. He's 6 foot, which is very good because it's nice to have a tall left back. He's got 83 pace, 81 defending, 78 passing, 79 dribbling, 67 heading, and 63 shooting. He's got 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves.
Philippe Luis, for me, he was a very solid left back. I haven't really used him much, but he was brilliant. He was as good as Marcelo, and if you know me, I love Marcelo. I put a shadow chemistry star on him, which I advise a lot, because it makes him then have 86 pace, which is is so much better than the 83 pace he has. And he's got pretty good defending. He's got 81 defending, and his tackles are brilliant. He's just there to make the tackles and the interceptions when you need him. And because he's got 6 foot, because he is 6 foot even, he can do some defensive headers. And also he's got 78 passing, so if he does run up there with his high medium work rates, he can pass and he can cross it in the box for your strikers. So next up at the right centre mid is the Brazilian player from Chelsea called Ramirez. He will cost you 2,600 on the Xbox market and 4,600 on the PlayStation market. He has 88 pace, which is pretty fast for a centre mid. He's got 68 shooting, 79 passing, 81 dribbling, 76 defending, and 72 heading. He's 5'11". He's got high work rates, which is actually kind of ideal for a centre mid. And he's got a 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves.
For me, Ramirez was just there really for chemistry because he didn't really get me any assists or any goals. He was a very solid player, don't get me wrong, but he was just there for the chemistry. He isn't very strong. He lost the ball quite a bit. His passing isn't brilliant. But and he's pretty good at tackling, so yeah, he's got high work rates, which does help. And yeah, it's just Ramirez really. You just get what you expect. At left centre mid, we have team of the season, Gabby. And he's got some solid stats really. He's got 74 pace, 80 dribbling, 79 shooting, 77 defending, 89 passing, and 63 heading. Heading's really irrelevant for him because he is just the passer on the team, and he's got a really good shot. He's 5'10", which is alright. It's not brilliant. He's got medium work rate. He's right-footed. Got 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. He will cost you around 59,500 on the Xbox and 62,000 on the PlayStation.
So Gabby is probably one of the best centre mids. He's got amazing passing. He can shoot. He's well worth his 60k price tag. He's not the fastest, but he's pretty fast for a centre mid. He's got 80 dribbling, but to me that feels like it's quite a bit more. Ball kind of feels like it sticks to his feet when he's running with it. He's got 77 defending and 63 heading, which they're kind of irrelevant. You don't need your centre mid to go back and defend that much. That's why there's the centre backs, right back and left back. But yeah, we have done a Gabby player review, so if you want to watch our more in-depth review on Gabby, there will be a link in the description to that video. So yeah, the Gabby is definitely worth it though. He's probably the best centre mid I have used in a while, because of his passing and his dribbling, and he can also shoot. Is Oscar from Chelsea. He will cost you 4,800 coins on the Xbox market and 6,400 on the PlayStation market. He has 83 pace, 75 shooting, 81 passing, and they're all pretty good stats for a cam. He's got 86 dribbling, which is also pretty amazing. He's got 45 defending and 52 heading, which kind of are irrelevant. He has medium work rates. He's 5'10". He's got 3-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves.
It was brilliant. I picked him up with a hunter chemistry style because that boost on his pace and shooting it just makes him a lot better, obviously. It's very easy to get past players with him, and he's got an incredibly good shot. It says 75 shooting, but he scored me like 3 goals throughout the video that we did. So yeah, he's just a very solid cam. He's also an incredible passer. He doesn't really miss a pass. The only downside with him is he is a bit weak, but because of his agility, he just easily gets past players. Because 90 agility, you're going to be able to just weave in and out because it's just simple. So yep, that's Oscar. Right wing position, we have Blazikowski, or some people like to call him Blazikowski, and he will cost you around 1,600 on the Xbox and 1,700 on the PlayStation. He's got 93 pace, so he is very pacey. He's got 82 dribbling, so he's easy to weave in and out of players. He's got 66 defending, 58 heading, 78 passing, 75 shooting. He's 5'8", so he's not very tall, but he has got 4-star weak foot and 3-star skills. Medium work rate isn't brilliant. He's also got he's also right-footed, so he tends to shoot across the goal instead of cut in and shoot. So yeah.
Kowski is very rapid with his 93 pace. He can run down the wing very easily and get past the defenders. He's got 75 shooting, but for some reason his 75 shooting feels like it's more in the 80s. He scores most of the goals for me on this team. He scores more than my striker, I'm pretty sure. He just kind of gets you the clutch goals which you need to win the game or to draw the game or whatever. He's got 78 passing, which is not the best, but it's pretty good for a winger, so he can still cross the ball and he can also do the short passes which you need him to make. He's got 82 dribbling, so as Harry said, he can weave in and out players, and he probably won't lose the ball due to his dribbling. His defending and heading are kind of irrelevant. Obviously his heading, it would be nice if it was a bit better, but because he's only 5'9", that doesn't really he's not really going to see much of the ball in the air. He has medium work rates, which kind of sucks for a right winger, but because he's got 93 pace, kind of counters it, because he can just run back and forth, or if he stays in the position he's in, it doesn't matter because he's so pacey. He's got a 4-star weak foot, so he can shoot on his left foot as well, just not as good as his right foot, but it's still pretty good. And he's got 3-star skill moves, which means you can't do the Ronaldo chop or any of that stuff, but you can do the simple fake shot, and it does work effectively. So Blazikowski is probably my star player in the team because he scores most of the goals for me. So the final player to this team is the striker called Lewandowski from Borussia Dortmund. He will cost you 16,750 on the Xbox and 28,750 coins on the PlayStation market. He has 82 pace, 78 shooting, 64 passing, 84 dribbling, which is pretty good for a striker, 52 defending, and 83 heading. He is 6 foot. He's got high medium work rate, which is what you want from your striker, so he'll stay up there. He's got 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves, and his preferred foot is the right foot.
For me, Lewandowski is probably my favourite striker on the game because he rarely misses chances. He's got a brilliant long range shot. You'll see he shoots from just past the halfway line, and yeah, their keeper should have saved it, but he didn't, and it still went in. So it was still a very powerful shot. But I just can't see anything wrong with him. He can head, he can shoot. He's got decent passing for a striker. It says 64. It feels a bit higher. He's very good at the 1-2s. Yeah, he's just a really good all-round striker.